girl, I can't lie.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing the wet look. I've been seeing it going around YouTube, and just because everybody's doing it, I'm doing it as well. So the products we're going to use is my go-to Mosara Moisture Milk and Marini Naturals Curl Me Pretty Curling Butter. Okay, and the star of the show, which is the Eco Professional Styling Gel. So I try to use products that are in the country because I've seen most of the videos people are using the wet line gel, which I haven't found. So all of this is locally available Kenyan products, so no excuses. I just want to see if it works. I don't know if it's going to or not, but that's why we're doing these things, because we just want to conquer and see if we're going to do the impossible. Okay, so I think you're supposed to work in sections. I always prefer working in sections because it's way more easier. I'm so sorry, it's so noisy today. I'm vlogging on a Monday because for the rest of the week I'll be having classes, so I won't be able to vlog on my usual Wednesdays where it's usually slow, because I won't have enough time to edit and go to school and do my project. By then I'm in 4th year and I'm doing my project. So we're going to start with moisture milk, lather a little bit in the back section of the hair like that. And then from there we take a little bit of the curling butter, just make sure you work that in the kabisa. The point is to make the hair look like it's wet, but it's not wet. Ensure your hair is thoroughly detangled like that, and then you take a bunch. I'm really going all extra with the gel, with the Eco Styling Gel. Okay. This actually might work. So I don't know, I feel like we should talk about something that is not hair related as we are doing this. I know recently the thing with there's this thing that ELODIE went on a rant online, and oh jeez, she went on a rant and telling us she wasn't privileged and all of that. I feel like in this day and age, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like privileged kids want to act as if they're not privileged to justify that they got these things with their efforts. And I always say one thing: there's nothing wrong with being privileged. I mean, if our parents had what your parents had, they'll probably take us to the best of schools, and I think our parents did their best to the best of their ability, because every parent wants to do the best for their kids, and it's okay to be privileged. Stop making it look like you are here oh my god, we had nothing, and now I went to the International School of Kenya and all of that. It's okay, privileged kids, it's okay. I don't know who even started this thing yet. The struggle is real, making the rest of them look like they're not doing anything. I feel like the narrative should be different. Just because you've had all that, I feel like you should do better. I mean, you should strive to be better, because know. I just feel like these rich kids are castigated these days because of the families that they're brought up in, and it's really not fair. I honestly think that it's not fair, because if your mama had that money, or if your dad had that money, they'll probably take you to those schools, they'll probably buy you iPhones, they'll probably do that. But you being here and you slapping it on people's faces, you see, that's the problem. Because nobody had an issue with Elodie Zone for the longest. In fact, people liked her because she was loud and she did her thing. But girl, when you hit 18 and you start making noise for people online, what do you expect? Of course people are gonna troll you. And I am not justifying people going out there and bullying her, because you guys, she had to go to, you know, there's so many things that she's been through. And for me, what resonated with me so much is that she had to go to therapy, like sit on a couch with a shrink at the age of 14. And that for me is just mind-blowing, because really, like, think about it. This girl has been through so much, so much, and I feel like her being rude and her talking to people as bad as she wants is just a way of, it's her way of what's the word? That's her way of dealing with the situation, which in real sense, that girl is like really hurt. You guys do not know the pain of bad comments. The pain of a bad comment is like so bad on so many levels. And then imagine you are trolling her, and she's had a history of mental, I don't think it's mental illness. She's had a rough past. Despite of her being, oh god, despite of her being privileged, she's had a rough past, and you guys should just give it to her. And Elodie, girl, don't do this to people. You know, people, there is no what's the word? There is no reason. People think that just because you're celebrities, or just because we knew you, or just because you are somebody in the limelight, that you cannot disappear, or there's no reason that the internet cannot forget you. The internet is so superficial. I mean, it's some people's jobs, including Elodie's own, because we knew her because of her, what are those videos called again? Vines? Were they Vines? No, I don't know, but we knew her because of her dancing videos and her very good editing, which is okay, because as a YouTuber, I have learned that editing is not as easy as it looks like, you know, to make that seamless video. And she used to do that, and she used to dance, and she learned herself, she taught herself the piano and all of that. And I feel like that's really big. But wezi kujia tu hivi nje unakuja unaongelesha venye unataka. Of course you're going to be trolled. It's not your mama's world. You're gonna be trolled. So my advice to you, girl, go to church, get some therapy or something, because you've been through it. You really have. Okay, this is how my hair is looking. I feel like I should add more gel on my ends. and on my scalp like that. Alright you guys, that's what I have come up with, and I'm gonna show you maybe like the edges and how the thing looks like. So because it's still wet because of the products, I'm going to wrap it with my scarf. It's a really big scarf, so be careful not to ruin your edges because you already laid them. So anyway, I'm not even going to try and look cute or anything. This is how it's gonna look like. I just wrapped it or whatever. So I'm gonna come back maybe like 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes later, so that you see the whole thing, because I also have to go to town and do a little bit of errands. So I want to see if it's going to survive. That's my main aim at this point. So be seeing you in 30 minutes. Alright you guys, it's 30 minutes later, so we're supposed to unveil this thing. So let's see how it looks like. Okay, first of all, is it me or is this a vibe? I feel like this hair wrap situation thing, I actually added another one just to flatten back here, but it's a vibe. If it wasn't for this video, I would walk like this all day and I would look crazy and I wouldn't care. You know why? Cause it's good to be different, y'all. And I still look good. I mean, you seeing this, you feeling this, I know you do. I really know you do. You don't, but I know you do. So drum rolls. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's the front. It's still wet, like with the products, but I like it. Let's see the back. Let's see the back. Okay, you guys, so this is the whole look, and I'm going to go to town. I have so many things to do. I have to go. But yeah, have you filed your tax returns? You people, yangu imekataa, nimeshindwa. I don't know how to do the incomes because I had an attachment last year. I tried to file a nil return and it refused because it says I have an income, and I was working in Kare, you people. Anyway, so I'm going to go there and see if I'm going to get help. And what else am I going to do? Go shopping for my mom to go buy groceries and go and buy you guys. So we might be getting a camera. I mean, quality might be increasing, so watch out for that. And what else am I supposed to do? There's so many things. Take my shoes to the cobbler. Shoe man, cobbler, yes. And yeah, so this is like the whole thing. And I was talking a bit about privileged kids. Yeah, the one person we're not talking about here is Mama Zone. Mama ELODIE, look at me. If you ever see this, I mean, I am not even trying to stunt or anything like that, but you can get this message to her if you know somebody. I don't know, but all I'm saying is, Mama Zone, you have raised up a good daughter. It's just the situations and it's just the times that she's living in that it makes her to be trolled like this. And you I feel like you are protective of your daughter, and you know that these things, even though you're not commenting about them, you know they get to you. You know they get to you, and just hold on. And if she does this again, could you get that girl and would you whoop her ass? Because we cannot do this no more. So I'll be seeing you later in the evening. I'll be looking. It's not a look I wear all the time, but I'm trying it out. I really am. So let's see how it's going to look maybe at around 4 p.m. It's 10 a.m. right now. So I'm going to go to town and come back. I'm back from town, and I must say the hairstyle stuck because I walked and I took public transport, and there was wind and there was like the sun and all of that, and it still managed to stay. So I think I'm gonna give this one a thumbs up. Honestly, it's done the most. And I just want to remind you, I did actually do the filing of the returns thing, and make sure deadline isikupite, because you know there's a penalty after deadline. 30th of June, don't forget. So make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video next Thursday. And make sure to follow me on my Instagram and Twitter with the new handles, which is Rachel_Ndanwa. I changed them back to my name, and I will see you next week.
They say Mike's about to blow though. Tell me something that I don't know. With the crowd bouncing like pogos, you can come on the tour bus, just please no photos.